planet that don't.
What?
You fix my shirt right.
Yeah, fix your shirt right.
But there is an entity on this planet that has come from somewhere else, that has come here to seek, kill, and destroy, that has come here to destroy the planet.
Right, but who?
That is making wickedness. That has not come from nature. Nature loves nature. Nature works on nature's behalf. Nature does not, things that are not of nature come to destroy it. So that's why it's called a tree after its own kind.
Right. But I'm saying, who made the trees?
There are some trees that are natural and some trees that are not.
Right. So who made the trees that are natural?
Nature made nature.
Okay.
It's all the same.
So who made not nature?
Whatever beast this is that's come to kill, steal, and destroy.
Right. So that beast always existed, like nature?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So who made that beast?
I just said I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't know.
You don't know everything either.
I didn't say I know everything.
Okay.
I know that thing.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Because let me tell you something. Here's something that I am aware about people. When people really know something, they actually do that thing.
Mm-hmm.
People that claim to know God, fear God, follow God, or His Bible, you do what you know. You know how I know that people do not know God or fear God or love their God? Because most that claim it, which is most people that I meet, do not keep what they say they believe in.
Mm-hmm.
If you know that there's really a such thing as hell and heaven and something of suffering after you leave this planet, if you do not hold to the laws of your God, then you will do so.
Mm.
So it's just bullshit. They know it's bullshit. This is why they disrespect every law in that Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And turn away from it. Now, even though I don't agree everything within the scriptures, even the scripture says, my people love, what's the scripture? It's not love or rituals. I think it's ritual more than they love me. Even the scripture says, come out of the world, which there is a difference in nature, which is the planet, and there's a difference between nature and the planet, and living by the laws of nature, and the world.
Mm-hmm.
The world is functioning on our planet.
Mm. So, who made the world?
You just asked me that question. I'm not going to keep repeating that.
I'm sorry. I need help. Help me. Sometimes I need to hear it multiple times.
You need help?
Yeah, help me.
You stupid.
You
Stop acting dumb. You don't need help. Stop trying to act like you really trying to get some information. You're trying to antagonize me. Is what you're trying to do.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Because I just don't get it.
I know. I think you get a lot. I think you just don't want to. Because if you have to let go of your myths, then myths, which as most people don't want to let go of myths because it's scary and that means you have to change. And usually people don't actually want to change because it takes a lot of hard work.
Okay. So this is the part that I don't get. Please be patient with me as like a child. What?
You're so silly. Go.
All right, so where do things come from?
Matter.
Where does matter come from?
I know what it is, just can't think of the word.
Oh,
But
it comes from somewhere. But it comes from somewhere, right? You don't have to know the word.
Yes,
it's fine.
It does, but certain things that follow the laws of nature is what makes matter.
Right. And where do those things come from? I'm trying to get to the source. Okay? So bear with me, please. Just humor me. Patronize. No, not patronize. That's the wrong word.
You are.
Okay, so where do those things come from? What's the source of all things?
Nature.
Oh, so nature is the source of every single thing?
That is natural.
Oh, so where do unnatural things come from?
You know what? I am not fully aware of that yet. I am learning.
Okay, but you know they
more.
come from somewhere,
Yes.
but not nature.
They don't come from nature.
So nature is not the source of everything. Because unnatural things come from a different source than nature.
Yes.
So nature is not the source of everything.
Not unnatural things.
Okay, cool. So unnatural things have a different source than nature. Than natural things, yes? Is that what you're saying? Am I getting that right?
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain people on this planet that, and this is where people say, "Oh no, here comes the racism." It's not racism, first of all, because there's no such thing as race. The thing is, there are just laws of nature to where we are not supposed to be mixing our DNA in the first place. Even the scripture talks about, it doesn't call them unnatural children, it calls them strange children. Because we are not supposed to be, everything is communication. And when we communicate in ways that are unnatural, then things are made that go against the laws of nature. Does that now, do I know that everything that is unnatural, do I comprehend all of that? No, I do not. But I do know that in a lot of our decisions, we make a lot of things that are unnatural. And one of them is that we cause confusion by aligning ourselves with others that don't have our DNA, that don't have our nature, that don't have our mindset, and that don't have our function. There is nature,
Mm-hmm.
and then there is, don't quote me on this because I'm still learning. I think it is nature, and then there's creation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Nature has laws. And even though when I live my life, I don't disrespect others because of their decisions, because I know that this is a very confusing world, and also comprehending that I myself was raised in ways, especially in religion, which is just another form of confusion. It took me time to get to the point to be able to comprehend I am in nature itself. So when I see people lost in the world, lost in homosexuality, lost in making strange children, lost in just certain things that we're not supposed to be involved in because it destroys the planet, I'm not cruel to them. I don't sit at them and think, oh, yuck, they're filthy. I don't have all these negative thoughts about them, because I know this world is a place of mental illness, and its function, talking about the world, not nature, and its function is to disturb you so that you become sick and get involved in things that are not of nature, because the plan is to get us to destroy everything ourselves. It's called throwing a rock and hiding your hand. I'm going to throw that rock, but I'm not going to show that I'm throwing it. But I'm going to actually let someone else do all of the functions. So, so now, what is it called? I can't think of the word right now. What is the word? I was reading something that said that if you went somewhere and you saw and there was one type of beast, one type of animal, they would be living peacefully. But as soon as something foreign or unnatural entered in, they would begin to rip each other apart and forget their nature. And that is true, because that's what has happened to the natural people on this planet. This is why, in the first place, they gave us drugs, homosexuality, fear, all sorts of things that they have given us, because they know that once you're now engaged in things that are unnatural, you begin to rip yourself apart, and that curse of ripping things apart travels to your children, and so on and so on and so on, and we begin to destroy each other, when that is not who we are as a people. So no, destruction is not nature. Destruction is a mental illness and something that has been handed over to us to get us to destroy ourselves. So no, I don't agree that it's all natural, because it's not natural for us to beat, kill, and destroy each other.
Okay. So, you're saying natural things come from somewhere and unnatural things come from somewhere else.
Yes.
And I'm saying things come from somewhere, a source. All things comes from a source. Yes? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, I want to understand how you say things have multiple sources. Yes?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm saying that nature is that natural source. But I'm saying there's something else out there that I don't fully comprehend. I do in some ways, which I explained, but not all the way. But I know that it's not nature, because nature does not seek to kill, steal, and destroy. That's not what nature is. And I'm waiting for you to say, oh, well, that's not true, because there's natural occurrences such as earthquakes and this and that. Those things are also not natural. The planet is not destroying itself for fun, or natural disasters are not here because it's natural.
What about like transformation? Like aging and growing and stuff. Is that natural? Like
age is a concept that doesn't have anything to
I mean,
do
like
with
when
nature.
you're like small, like a baby and stuff. Like when you're in the womb, when you're in the balls and the ovaries, right?
Right.
And then you're like just in the womb, and then you come out the womb, and then you're small, and then you get bigger, and and then you get older, right? And you transforming, what we call aging, and all these terms and stuff like that. But the process, right? Forget whatever you call it. This process that happens, and then you're born, and then you die and stuff, and whatever, right? What's that?
It's an unnatural process.
I'm sorry?
An unnatural process.
That's an unnatural process?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the natural process of that whole thing?
The best way that I can explain it is to say, number one, when they begin to teach our children in school that from the moment you're born, you begin to die, that is a lie. Mm-hmm. They also teach us that our fingernails are dead, our hair is dead, which is a lie. Anything that grows,
right. I think I agree with you. I think everything is alive. Yeah, no doubt.
That is a lie.
Oh,
so
right.
have to realize that those that have come to kill, steal, and destroy comprehend so much about what nature is because they have studied longer than I know.
Okay, those that come to kill and destroy, who sends them?
You're asking me the same question repeatedly.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying to get it.
Question.
Why you don't want to let me learn? I'm never gonna learn. I'm never gonna change.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna go back and listen to what I said,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you really want to know the truth, then you will do the research yourself, or we'll continue to have a conversation and learn together.
So
I'm not gonna keep answering the same question.
Why not? Why can't you keep answering the same question?
Because I answered it once. I answered it twice actually so far.
How many times you think you have to answer it before I get it? You think I'll ever get it?
I think you have to decide to get it yourself.
Oh, so I have to just decide to get
Because
it? Okay, wait. So look, I am deciding to get it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I still don't get it.
You have decided not to.
Okay.
And here's how.
Let me wait. Let me decide again.
Here's why I say this. Because you are someone that embraces so many different things. But here's how the function of death works. And I'm not talking about our bodies, what they call death. I'm calling about the function of death works. Because what's been done is they plant seeds in us. They plant seeds of lies, which they do from the moment you're born. When they tell you about
where they come from.
Wait.
Where do they come from? That's the main thing. Where do they come from?
Where do what come from?
Those people when you say they plant seeds.
That's what you really want to know.
Yeah, where they come from.
I told you I do not have all the answers, and I'm not going to make up answers. I'm going to tell you I do not know. Does that mean that I will never know?
Hold on.
No, but I do not know.
But this is what I'm saying.
But what I do know.
But hold on, wait. This is what I'm saying. But they come from somewhere, right?
Yes, but it's not from nature.
Okay, so they come from somewhere, but it's not from nature. And when you say not from nature, you mean where is that? Like, is nature the source of everything?
I answered that question already.
Again, right now though, I'm close. Is nature the source of everything?
I want to finish the other question.
I feel you, but this is my time right now. This one is for me.
This is a conversation.
Yeah. So please help me. So, where do they come from? You said, I don't know, whatever. Where do they come from? Just please bear with me. Where do they come from?
I answered that question already.
Right, I know. Just help me right now. I just want to. Where do they come from? You said you don't know. Is that correct? I'm trying to remember. You said you don't know where they come from, right?
I said I'm not fully aware.
Fully aware, right?
Where they come from. No.
But they do not come from nature.
No, they don't come from nature.
So, and I was like, is nature the source of everything?
Nature is the source of everything that is natural.
Okay, so what is the source of things that are not natural?
I already answered that.
And you're saying you
don't know.
You don't know.
No.
So you're saying there's a source for things natural and a source for things unnatural. And I'm like, is there one source of everything? And you're saying no?
I'm saying what I said.
Which was it yes or no? I don't remember.
Everything does not come from the same source.
Okay, everything does not come from the same source. And I think that's the fundamental difference right here. Because I think things come from source, the source, start, beginning. Or is it?
But that's why it's important to comprehend words. Because using words that really don't have a hold to nature are just words that we've been taught to use that really don't mean anything.
But then I think about, when I think about source and things come from, then I think of always existing, like things always existed. Do you think about, is that true, you think? Things always existed?
Nature functions in a cycle and is always reborn. Things that are not nature don't continuously continue to be birthed. No, nature is about birth. The same, and that's why sex is called what it is, because sex is about communication, which we talked about before, and causing life. to come forward. If it's not nature does not, period. Nature causes life to take place. If it's doing the opposite of giving life and bringing forth life, then it is not natural.
Okay, cool. All right, I gotta get going. Thank you. Love you, baby.